This is Gary, the high fruit vegan carburetor. In this video I want to talk about things going on behind the scenes and also some information for the vegan community, because we need to act as a community and organize and coordinate. I should mention right off, this is day 4 of my hunger strike, and there might be some other people joining in. So hashtag KC Hunger Strike. Get the message to him. Vegetable, please. He's got to cut this crap. And of course, we're waiting on his next video. I skipped his last one, only because I was so busy. It doesn't look like he's doing anything differently. So we'll see about the next one. Now, I've been posting a lot while just laying here. Got to keep busy with something. There's a couple things that I've gotten in on that no one else is. One thing I can't talk about right now, I would like to, is something in the area of internet promotion, SEO, and currently I'm the only one doing this, which is amazing. And I often find myself in doing stuff that no one else is doing. You would think I would be higher up in popularity than at the bottom of the barrel. It just goes to show you, things don't work right. But the other thing is the Frank and the Dr. Berg collaboration. Berg called it a collaboration. Oh, I forgot to mention. I'll do that in a future video. The collab they had, where they talked, mostly Frank talked. I call it the Frank-n-Berg video. It was a horror show. Actually, not really. Frank's typical videos are pretty horrifying. So anyway, I was the first one, it appears, first one that I know of, that covered that collaboration. Partly because I happen to know both of those people, and then they collabed together for the first time. But I was surprised no one else was on this, or especially VeganGains. He might not even know that he got trashed by the two of them. And that's just days after VeganGains made that video on Dr. Berg. But yeah, next time VeganGains uploads, I'm waiting for him for the notification. I'm going to let him know. Does he know what happened there? Okay, I've got an update for you. I heard from VeganGains. He told me personally that he's going to be making a video in response to what Dr. Berg said about him. I figure that video will be up Tuesday, the 11th. Not sure when this video is going up. But anyway, you might be wondering, how did I manage that to get him responding to me? Well, a few hours after I just filmed most of this video, VeganGains uploaded a video and I got the notification. And I went to his video right away. So I was one of the first people to comment. And here is a screen cap of the comment that I made. And it should be. And there's his response down there. Yeah, I saw that. And I saw your video. That was a little surprising to me. I'm so far down. It's weird how a lot of people see my videos. He goes on, I responded to them on Patreon, but I'm planning a response on my main channel. I didn't have time to film today because stranded, couldn't get his motorcycle to turn on. So it's coming. This could be exciting. That'll give me more to cover. And then see the reaction of maybe Berg, more likely Tufano and other carnivores. This is some fun stuff. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like there's more activity going around in our circles, more things going on than ever before. There's too much to cover, man. Isn't it? There's enough vegans to cover, and now we got the carnivores. And I'm sure we've forgotten about people. Like, I need to get back to Boogie, but I don't have time. And there's Eugenia, also still alive. Kalel and all that stuff. Oh, yeah, the ex-vegans. So there's so much going on that I just might need to carburate my carburetor and suspend this hunger strike. And I'd be willing to do that if I got more of a response. If people help with getting my message out, my numbers going up. My subs have been flat for a long time, while Vegetable Police just got 10,000 subs in the last couple days. Yeah, that happened. That's what happens when you're in a position where you're getting in search results. It's easy to get a video to go viral by putting a hugely obese person in your thumbnail. And that's what happened. And it's irritating. At least this isn't just the way it happens. You know, it's all about people. People are deciding how things go. You know, what do people want? Do you want bad things to flourish and become dominant in the world for people to see and act upon? While people like me, you know, just starve themselves out of relevancy. That's the word they use. Even metaphorically speaking, the world is starving me out. How about, let's, for one, we stop mentioning Vegetable Police's name in comments and start mentioning my name. Hashtag carburetor. I've been using that term and to spread that out through the internet. And Google's web crawling spider bot will pick up that word. It's words you make up and that you basically own it and it all comes back to you. For instance, that's probably one of the reasons why Durin Rider and Freely became just such a phenomenon. It's because those two words are made up. They don't apply to anything else. And so Google search bots apply those terms to just one thing. From that conversation there, I found out that Dr. Berg does keep up with the community. He watches other people's videos, or at least knows about them. And I just did a search, and still no one else is on this collab. I talked with Michelle Lowe, and she told me she did watch that whole thing, and just said it was boring. And yes, it was. Mostly nutrition talk. I guess she's not interested in covering any of that. And now my message to VeganGains, and also for just the whole vegan community. I just realized something. That the low-carb carnivore people, notice that they collab with each other. They interview each other, and this helps all of their channels. Now what do vegans do? Do we talk to each other and boost each other? No. Everything we do helps the carnivore crowd. And about VeganGains' video on Dr. Berg, this was really good, and it deserves more views. If it gets more views, it will more likely reach Berg's viewers. Not all of them are just fanboys. There's always new people finding him and then wondering if they should invest in him. Literally, his programs are deceptively expensive, and they might look him up. They should find VeganGains' video. Now here's VeganGains' channel now. There's his playlist. He's got a few playlists there. He could use a playlist on Dr. Berg. That could help. I've got my own playlist called Stop Dr. Berg or something. And I added VeganGains' video to that playlist. Now what he should do is create his own anti-Berg playlist, add his video, and add my videos. Yeah, I've got about 6 Berg videos now. And there's just an idea off the top of my head. Vegans, we used to do this, but now vegans see other vegans as competition. But you know, YouTube likes when you do things to promote other channels. It's just good for the entire YouTube community. Good for YouTube, that people don't just keep to themselves. So that will end up coming back to you. YouTube will put your channel higher in the rankings. Let's see, if you go to his homepage, he's got related channels here. I think YouTube puts that in automatically. But if you go to my homepage, see what you see here. Featured channels. See, I put this in myself, and there's related channels. So he doesn't even have this section. He should add this section and then edit to add people that you want to feature. See, a lot of vegans stopped doing this a few years back. You know, the idea was spreading through the community that You can make some good money on YouTube if you really put some effort into it. You know, lately it seems that VeganGains has lost his mojo. Depression. And he was dieting a while back. I don't know what he's doing now, though. But I think he could use some carbureting. If he'd eat a low-fat diet, he won't gain weight. Doesn't he believe that? I don't know what he believes. You know, Berg, either Frank or Berg, the Frank-n-Berg duo, they said something about VeganGains that I couldn't argue with. VeganGains spends so much time attacking. He doesn't talk about health and diet much. I don't really know what he believes, or if he has any beliefs on diet. I want to wrap this up by saying something that you can do right now to help the vegan cause. The most important thing to help the vegan cause is for you to go to bed earlier, and that'll help you get better sleep. And that in turn makes you healthier, help with muscle retention, and also just eat healthier. Eat fruit by itself, and plenty of it. Get off the junk and fast food, and even the veggie burger stuff. You don't want much of that. The next thing you can do is share this video, other vegan videos. Whether or not you even make videos, you can make playlists. Anyone can if you have a YouTube account, which you should have, because you need that to give videos thumbs up or do any of that stuff. Vegetable Police, go over there and tell them about the strike. You know, it's about time for some action on his channel. And another thing you can do, I was just at my Twitter page and I was seeing no action on it, like no thumbs up. It could use some action over there. No matter what I post, some stuff is just really good. And there's no one there to see just about. Well, there is Vegan Jerry. He's there a lot. And Rebecca's World. But this lack of thumbs up. I imagine that my a couple hundreds of viewers don't check out my Twitter page. I just found something out on Twitter. And the reason I found it is because a vegan in my circles retweeted this from the celebrity himself. I just don't know why there's not more action going on. Our whole community isn't progressing. Some people, some meat eaters would say our community is going downhill. And it might look that way because we're all talking about the carnivore diet. And we're not talking about veganism. But is that true? Is it going downhill? Well, I'm going to address that in future videos coming up. So stay tuned, subscribe, and turn the notifications on. Get in on the action when it happens.